It is the year 1919. The First World War has ended and the representatives of 32 states have got together in Paris. The agenda of the conference is how to share the pillage. The idea of establishing an Armenian state under American mandate in eastern Anatolia becomes an issue. The President of the United States at the time, Thomas Woodrow Wilson, decides to send a committee to eastern Anatolia under the leadership of former Chief of Staff Major General James Harbord on August 1, 1919, to examine if this was possible. Before leaving, General Harbord has one-to-one private meetings with the people who were in favor of Armenia at the conference. However, he sees that the knowledge of these people claim to be experts on the case regarding the Middle East is no more than what the books and the propaganda material contained, especially when the head of the Armenian Committee, Bogos Nubar Pasha, admits that he has never been to Armenia. The general cannot hide his surprise. However, General Harbord wants to be objective when he is performing his office. He doesn't hesitate to mention his prejudice stand at the beginning and says, "As we're starting off, we are really expecting to see in Armenia and massacres." The delegation of 46 people consisting of military and civilian experts first go to Istanbul on a military ship. Their second stop is Adana, which they reach by the Baghdad Railway. Their later destinations are Aleppo, Mardin, Diyarbakir, Harput, Malatya, Sivas, Trabzon, Erzincan, Erzurum, and Kars. Contrary to their concerns for safety, their visit to Anatolia is undertaken safely. There are even special welcoming ceremonies for them in many places. The delegation, led by General Harbord, visits Armenia after Kars, which was their last stop in Anatolia, and speaks with the Armenian clergy and officials in Armenia. Unfortunately, this country is not safe like Turkey. Their car is assaulted with gunfire. More than half of the delegation are taken hostage for one night. This situation and the existence of government authority and security in Anatolia is noted in the report. During the 30-day visit, General Harbord has discussions with the locals, mostly. In Afyan, he is even greeted personally by the Armenian community leaders. Harbord conducts surveys on the Armenian Christian congregation. At every opportunity, he meets with people who have migrated from the area due to official relocation and who later returned. Finally, he prepares a 29-page report to be presented to the American Congress. He was most affected by the hunger and poverty of the Armenians, Kurds, and Turks in the area. There are no doctors or medicine. According to his report, this is the reason for the high mortality rate. As a result of the research, he has come to think that there has never been an Armenian majority in the region. The mission has not seen any genocide against the Armenians or any preparation for it. On the contrary, based on their own observations, General Harbord notes that the Armenians in the border area are allowed into Turkey, provided that they prove they are Turkish Armenians.